story kind of starts with a lot of little Easter eggs. Some maybe you knew about beforehand, and some you didn't. 2017. This is a long time ago. Cody Rhodes starts with the revival stuff. Starts with it. It becomes a bit. It becomes a meme. It becomes FTR. It becomes FTRR. It becomes all this stuff. But there's supercuts on YouTube of Cody saying "fuck the revival" several times. What was your reaction to that? And did you know about it ahead of time?
I honestly, did it? I mean, maybe it did start in 2017. I thought it started 1 year prior in 2016 because that was our big breakout year. No, we had no idea, not one idea that was going to happen. We were, we found out about it from social media. And, at first I was like, whatever, this is cute, and then it kept going and it kept going. And then I heard, I've told you about this before, but I heard the interview with Cody where he said that, I felt that he was taking a shit on Cash and I's legacy and saying that we practiced our wrestling matches before, the big takeover matches. And I felt like he was trying to downgrade us a bit because he was burying us on the Sam Roberts podcast, comparing us to the Young Bucks.
You guys are developmental. The Bucks are always on tour, and the comparison isn't apples to apples for that reason. That kind of stuff, right?
Right. Yeah. He said they can go in with any type of talent and have a great match, but Dawson and Dash, they have to practice their matches before, and that really bothered me because, don't try to downgrade what I do. And, he and I have talked about that. We talked about it as soon as the very first day I arrived in AEW, he and I talked about that. But yeah, no idea about the fuck the revival thing. We had never met the Young Bucks. I think I'd met Cody before, but we had never met the Young Bucks. And what I think, and the reason I think this happened is because for so long, for so many years, these guys, Nick and Matt, had been the perennial tag team of all of wrestling, obviously independent wrestling, but they were catching fire and, rightfully so. They were having great matches and, doing things on their own accord, but they were catching fire and, they had been the perennial tag team for wrestling for a few years. With
not a real close second place either.
No.
They were kind of, the guys,
Yeah, I can't think of anybody that was coming close to second place to them, And then here come these two 5'10" Southerners. I've said that a million times, but two 5'10" Southerners. And we are the antithesis to what they are and what they present and what they believe in as far as wrestling goes. I felt at the time, so before anybody goes to Meltzer, any of my colleagues, sorry about that, I felt at the time that they took wrestling as a joke and we took wrestling seriously. I felt at the time that they based their matches around high spots and moves, which is totally okay. There needs to be a difference in styles, because if everybody wrestles the same, it's boring and we change the channels. So I'm not saying it's wrong, but I felt that they based their matches around moves and high spots, and I felt we based our matches around hope spots, hot tags, and drama. Again, not one is right or wrong. God dang. So let's go ahead and get that out there before I get buried by Alvarez and Meltzer. But so we were the complete antithesis to them. And now in 2016, people are starting to take notice of these guys. And the best way, maybe in their mind, to not keep up with us, but I guess the best way to maybe
knock you down a little bit.
Maybe knock us down a little bit. But, I don't think that it was a malicious thing. Who knows? It could have been. I don't think it was a malicious thing. I think it was this is our characters, this is our characters. And we would make fun of that. And they're right on our coattails. They're right on our heels for being the best tag team in the world. So let's kind of, let's poke at them. Let's make fun of them.
Right.
And I think that's where that came from. But also in a world of wrestling, you got to understand, or at least I think, whatever, maybe I think now, not everything is off limits, you know?
You mean not everything is within limits?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes. I'm so sorry. I was still thinking not everything is okay. It's not within limits, you know.